Hey guys, so we're back home in the UK now, back with the little bean who's pretty sleepy. Actually, she's been sleeping since we got home. She went to the lady that walks her occasionally in like a little pack of doggies, and she stayed with her while we were in Ireland, and I think she basically had a whale of a time because she just slept the whole time since she's got back. She's got like all her little friends that she hangs around with, and she basically just had an awesome time. But we're back in the UK and we're back to play some more Pokemon Go. If you're enjoying this Pokemon Go Gen 2, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit that notification bell to make sure you never miss out, and drop a like on this video as well if you enjoyed it. So today, as you can see, I'm dressed up for the warm weather. It's pretty cold outside in England today. I'm actually like right next to the windows. It's pretty cold, but we're gonna head out and we're gonna try and catch some more Pokemon with this little one here as well. We still have 3 10k eggs that we got while we were in Ireland, so they're like Galway eggs, and they are all Gen 2 10k eggs. So fingers crossed we're going to be able to open all of those today. One of them is actually really close. Actually, let me show you them. Let me show you them. So you can see my wonderfully cracked screen there, and the case that arrived the evening that I cracked my phone, which is super annoying, but never mind. Here, this one is obviously super close to hatching. We'll definitely hatch that one. Then we've got another 10k here on 6.3. We've got one on 2.1. Not sure if we'll manage to walk far enough to get that today, but there's another 3 5ks and a 2k all ready to go, which hopefully we will get today. These are the most recent ones that I've been catching. They were actually all caught in the Galway airport before we left. We dropped a couple of lures down on this kind of row of Pokéstops in the gates, and then just sat there because we actually arrived really early for our flight. We arrived for the wrong flight. We went an hour earlier than usual, so it gave us a really good chance to just catch a few little more Pokemon. I'm trying to catch as many of these guys as I can. I'm on 16 at the moment because I really want to get into Saring. I think it's such a cool Pokemon, but we're not quite there yet. We managed to catch a few little Woopers, but again, not really that close to that big 50 candy evolution. But you never know, we might get lucky today. We might find some new Pokemon, we might catch enough Pokemon to do some more evolutions, and we've also got those eggs. So Lil Bean is all leaded up and ready to go. Hopefully she comes to life a little bit when we get there, and let's go on a Pokemon adventure. Eevee Papa, are you gonna pack up a little bit so we can go on a walk? Oh baby, you're so sleepy. So guys, we're at a place called, is it Seven-Age Park?
I actually have no idea.
My camera's a little bit low, which is why we're crouching down. This is actually the first time, Sneezies. This is actually the first time Eevee and I think have been to this park. So her ears are wet already. There's like a really nice pond behind us with some little swans in it. But as soon as we get here, there is a Pokéstop. Hopefully I'm gonna be close enough. Oh, I'm just a tiny little bit too far, but Seven-Age Park, that's where we are. I might just run up there.
Do it.
One sec.
Okay guys, if she gets a metal coat, I'm gonna jump in that river, okay? I'm doing it. You spun it? What did you get?
So I'm only on a 3-day streak and no items yet. Nothing yet. But you know, 4 more days until you get one. Actually, 4 more days and we will be in LA. Yeah, we will be. So we're actually going to LA this weekend. We have 2 or 3 days there, and obviously LA means
amazing Pokemon.
Santa Monica Pier. It's gonna be amazing, and we get away from this weather because it's not the nicest weather in the world. But we're gonna be heading to LA. We're gonna be playing some Pokemon, and I'm gonna get my 7-day streak while we're there. So fingers crossed, there's gonna be some pretty epic luck there. I was hoping something might spawn in so I could catch it and get my Pokemon streak as well. It hasn't. The nearby list isn't amazing, but if we look over there, somebody's put a lure down. So I'm gonna head over there, maybe even see who put the lure down, see if anything decent spawns in. play park behind us. It actually has 2 Pokestops on it as well. A few things spawned in, like a Spinarak. My first hatch of the day was actually a Ladybird. I'm nearly at enough candies for that. I think I'm at about 30 odd. So a little Poliwag spawned here too. Now Poliwag and Slowpoke obviously both need a King's Rock to evolve into Slowking and into Politoed. So Politoed's a weird one because he looks nothing like Poliwag, but as Ali has just reminded me, he is still a tadpole Pokemon, and tadpoles do turn into frogs, so he kind of makes sense. He just looks so different from the rest of that line. But with both of those Pokemon, they both need a King's Rock, and I actually evolved loads of those guys before Gen 2 came out just to get XP so I can try and get to level 31, because obviously you need so much. So the annoying side effect of that is I don't have enough to evolve either of them if I do get that item. Now I don't have that item yet, but what I'm doing when I see either of them is using my peanut berries so that I get double berries, using an Ultra Ball so that I can try and make sure that the berry isn't wasted. I did waste the Ultra Ball though because he definitely just attacked it. This guy's a feisty little one. He's attacked me literally 3 times in a row trying to throw balls at him. Okay, that wasn't the best throw I've ever done. Like, that definitely wasn't the best throw I've ever done, but hopefully it's still enough because I need to get those double candies. There we go, guys. So, as the glitch is probably going to show 5 candies, I definitely do actually get 6 for catching one of these guys. Yep, they haven't fixed that yet, unfortunately, but there we go. 6 Poliwag candies, and I'm on 65. I'm not sure if I'm going to need 50 or 100 to get Politoed.
100.
I think it's going to be 100.
Yeah.
You from Poliwag
It's
rather
100.
than Poliwag, don't you? So, going to need 100. We definitely need quite a lot more of those yet, but fingers crossed we get a few more. Oh, there's actually another one that's just popped up in the in that little Pokéstop. They're both lured up as well because the guy behind us playing as well. So did you lure both of them?
No, I did one of them, he did the other one. I thought I'd help him out.
Helping out fellow Pokemon trainers. Gonna try and get this little guy as well because obviously I definitely need a lot more of those, and 6 is gonna be better than 3. So fingers crossed we get another one. 2, 3. There we go,
Nice.
another one. One thing that we both said would be really good is when you catch a second stage Pokemon now, you get 5 candies instead of 3. What would be nice is if you discarded a second stage evolution, you got the additional candies as well. Unfortunately, you don't, so even if we did catch a Poliwhirl, we're not going to get those bonus candies. But there we go, guys. A little Natu in there as well. I'm going to hit up both these Pokestops because you never know. That was too far away, never mind. Just in case we get an item. We didn't. We got another egg though, and our 10k egg will be hatching very, very soon. Okay, that was way quicker than I expected because this 10k is, as soon as I click this, it's going to start hatching. This is the first of 3 10ks. It's a brand new 10k, so it is a Gen 2 10k, and it's the first one either of us have hatched, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm actually so nervous. Mary, what's it? That's really good,
Oh my
Pineco. That's really
Check
good.
him out. New Pokemon added to the Pokédex. He is such a strange looking one. Like his 3D look is almost weird.
30 candies. Yo.
So I got 30 in one go.
in
Hello,
one go.
Little doggy playing with Eve. So look at his animation. So there is a Pineco. We need 50 to evolve that guy up.
That's really, like, you will not find those guys commonly in the wild. Like, it evolves into Fortress, which is a hugely defensive shell Pokemon.
So he's just like a tank
And
kind of thing.
in Gold and Silver, you could only get Pineco by head-butting trees.
Wow.
It was really rare.
So maybe once I get my Blissey, I will pop him in to be my walking Pokemon. Yes. I don't know how he'll walk. Maybe he'll just kind of hop along a little bit. But I can't believe that. What an amazing, amazing little first. Register 30 Pokemon from the Johto region. That's pretty awesome. And you've just got an amazing spawn in.
There was a Mantine. No, it's just switched.
Oh no, never mind. I still got a little Chinchu, which is fine.
And that 10k is really good. Like, to think you could have got a Germon 10k. You could have got any Pokemon.
That is the most 10k luck I've had though in literally months and months. So I feel like I deserve that. I deserve that. So you saw Eevee when I was on the swing. Eevee is a dog with FOMO. She has serious fear of missing out. So if we're on like a slide or a swing, she's like, I have to be on there too. So she's on this one with us, and look at that. Poliwhirl, after we talking about it earlier on, has spawned in. He's a pretty strong one, but oh, she wants to be off. Okay, bye. To be fair, she's been on Annie for a really long time because you were doing some evolutions too, but I'm gonna be using my peanut berry for this because if I can catch him, then I'll get what, 10 candies?
Yeah, you get 10 candies.
So fingers crossed, but he's strong, you know, he's strong.
He was not easy.
He's buried up.
I wasted so many Ultra Balls on him.
Look how vicious he is.
Oh!
If that had been a bit smaller, I think that would have been an excellent, you know.
Yes! Was that your first throw catch as well?
That's my first Gen 2. And I got a first for a bonus, but it's the first
It's okay.
I can't speak today. It's the first since they updated to Gen 2 and you get more candies for catching. That's the first time I've ever got 10 candies for catching.
Nice.
So look at that.
Look at that, that's so
81 candies, which is pretty mad. Obviously, we would still need that specializer, which we don't have. Let's just quickly IV check him, because he may be the one we avoid. No, he won't. No, I don't think so.
Pokestops. Pokemon. Trash Pokemon, but...
Trash Pokemon, but maybe we get an item? Nope. No. Imagine if I literally just got King's Rock now, by the way.
Oh!
We got an egg alert. Let's check in on the exits, you know, because... Oh, 6.6. We'd seriously need to get our little speedy feet on if we wanted to try and hatch those
lots
guys.
of walking.
So we thought we'd extend our walk a little bit, and we're actually at Lily Hill Park, which you probably recognise us say a lot. It is like that local park. It's a really good spot for Eevee to meet loads of other doggies and hang out with them. There are loads of Pokestops here, so it's a really, really good spot for us. And because it's quite a big park, it's also a really good place to walk off eggs and that kind of thing. So as I said, while we were away, Eevee was hanging out with her little dog park. I'm going to put up a little picture of them all hanging out together now. And she's just really happy with other dogs, and getting another dog is always something that we plan to get. We just don't know what breed yet, so at the moment we're really looking into breeds. A Cavalier was kind of my choice for little Bean, so the next doggy is going to be Ali's choice. So he's just having to think about what kind of dog breed we can get, and we don't know what it's going to be yet, but we're definitely having a good search, aren't we? It needs to be something that gets along well with little Bean.
Yeah.
She needs to be a good friend of the Bean, and also with the little kitty cats. And yeah, so if you have any ideas of good doggy breeds, let us know, and there could be another little addition to our Pokemon adventures in the near future. So guys, check out my nearby list in new silhouette Pokemon. That is a Misdreavus, and it looks like it's actually right where we are now. A few guys have tweeted me that you've caught these. I've never ever seen one in the wild yet, so this is pretty exciting if we do manage to get it to spawn in. A new Pokemon that I was not expected to just get Lily Hill Park, because I think this is actually a Swinub spawner at the moment, which is definitely not the most exciting spawner in the world, but is it going to spawn in? Is it going to spawn in? Oh, there it is. There it is, look at it. Look how cool that looks. Okay, I'm going to switch and start recording my screen so we can get this Pokemon. Okay guys, so there she is. She's actually a really cool looking Pokemon. There's no additional evolutions to her. I keep saying it's a her. This could definitely be a boy. Let's put her in AR mode as her. I'm saying it again. It's only CP23, but it's a really cool looking Pokemon. You can't evolve it again while we've got Gen 2, but we've actually evolved ours in Pokemon Sun and Moon, so it does get evolutions later on in the line. I think it's like a Ghost Dark type. I can't actually remember off the top of my head, but definitely a very cool looking Pokemon. Something that we both thought was going to be a lot rarer, didn't we?
Yeah, we thought it would be in like bigger eggs, we thought it would be harder to find, but this is a good one. Instead,
we've just found it here at our local park. Literally the bench right on the right over there is where I evolved my Blastoise and my Charizard. So there we go, we've caught it on the first throw. It was only CP23, so I'd be quite surprised if we hadn't. And I'm registering a new Pokemon to the Pokedex right next to Umbreon and Espeon as well. So there we go, Misdreavus. She's actually just a straight up ghost type. We've got Astonish and Dark Pulse, which seems like a pretty good moveset. And let's have a look at her animation. She just kind of puts her forehead down. She goes for the forehead attack. I think if I was Pokemon, that's probably the attack I would have as well. There we go. She actually was a girl, and just, I like the hair. It's kind of like almost like like dreads with pink
It's
tips.
really, she's such a cool Pokemon.
Yeah, I can get behind the ombre feel that she's going for there. And another new Pokemon added to the Pokédex in Lily Hill Park of all places. So guys, our other 10k is still, I think it's still about 2k from hatching. Like, I feel like we've been walking a lot, but we've not been walking in big, long, straight lines.
We've been hanging around Pokestops.
Yeah, we have. Like, Eevee's probably done a lot more walking than we have. We should have strapped it to her. There is obviously one Gen 1 evolution that you can now evolve in Gen 2 that doesn't need any items, doesn't need any additional stuff, and that is Zubat into Golbat into Crobat. So Crobat is one of those that if you play the game, if someone on Team Rocket is really good, then they'll have a Crobat. Yeah. It's like a proper Team Rocket Pokemon. It is rapide. It is actually a really, really decent Pokemon.
It is very good. I like it a lot.
And I thought I'd go and just check in on my Zubats. I'm like, okay, this guy's the highest CP. He's probably going to be the one I'm going to evolve. Like, where did I catch him? I caught him in Guildford.
I think you probably hatched it though.
Do you think it's a hatchy one?
Well, show them first. Show them first.
So I just thought I'll quickly just check what his stats are, and it's okay. Oh wow, he's a wonder. That's pretty good. HP, I never usually see that first. And he's matched by attack. That's pretty good. And he's matched by defense, and the stats exceed all calculations. This is 100% Zubat.
That's
like,
honestly, that's so lucky. Claire has deleted every single Pokemon that you found in the last like week.
I just keep one of everything. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Super, super lucky. I like just to have a clean Pokedex, so one of everything. So I actually have a few little Zubats because obviously they're quite a common one. They stack up. He's my strongest, and he's my first 100% IV Pokemon that I know of.
Really?
Since Gyarados.
Oh wow, okay.
Since I evolved my Magikarp into a Gyarados. So he is an absolute powerhouse. I have 248 candies, which is definitely enough to get our Crobat. A Pokéstop? Might as well press it, you never know. No new items I'm afraid, but I thought we would do this evolution right here with our 100% Zubat. So 25 first of all to evolve him into a Golbat. But you know what I nearly forgot to do? And I do this every freaking time. I always forget to put a lucky egg down. So.
You have to power this one up.
I know. He's
very close as well to being like towards the top end.
He's a really, really good Pokemon. He might be a Team Rocket Pokemon, but you know what? You can't just tarnish all Pokemon with the same brush. No. Just because they like him doesn't mean that they're an evil Pokemon.
Okay. Yo, CP predictions for the end Crobat. I'm saying once you powered it up 100%. Well, I should know this. Like 2,350. I don't know.
I think he will only just get over 2,000 because he's a speed-based Pokemon. So I kind of think that they're gonna be a little bit mean to him. But I am gonna put him up all the way. As long as I've got enough starters, I definitely have enough candies, but I just don't know if I'm gonna have enough starters.
No, you should be fine. I'm excited. I think mine was 95% IV. I don't know.
Did you power yours up? So you've already got a Crobat.
Yeah, but I didn't power him up. So hey, look at that.
He looks
so
cool, doesn't he? Really cool. I like how his wings are slightly out of sync.
Yeah, they are.
They do flop. We're in like a little clearing, like our little own enclosed clearing, and Eevee's just running around everywhere. So there we go. We've got Air Slash and Shadow Ball, which I actually really rate.
I think that's one of the better movesets you can get, apart from maybe Gunk Shot or something.
But I like this kind of two-step one for my final, like my big strong move. So we've got 185. I cannot get my words out today. Like, I think someone's paralyzed my tongue. I've got 185,000 starters and 125 Zubat candies. So we can definitely, I think it's going to take a little while, but we can power him up. I think it's a boy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a boy.
Yes, it's a little boy. So I can't believe he's actually 100% IVs as well.
He's going to be perfect. This will be the max CP you could ever see a Crobat at, guys. So that's really, really good.
I wish there was just an option to fully power up for as much as you possibly have, so you could just do it all in one go.
You'll try holding it down, see if it gives you an option.
Okay.
It won't, but maybe it will. Let's see. No. Okay, we tried, guys.
We're spending 4,000. This is just you're just getting me back at the moment. You're like, you've made me power up so much stuff.
But this is a cool one.
I'm just gonna rinse your starters.
This is a maxed out 100 IV Gen 2 Pokemon.
We're getting pretty close to that 2,000 mark.
Oh, he's about to cross it.
He's not quite going up by the same CP.
No.
He's dropping a little bit now. Down to 35.
2,000.
Over 2,000. So I said I didn't think he'd get that much over. So
yeah.
As long as he gets like at least 200 over, then is that what you predict actually?
2,300. So I went quite high.
Wow, you were bold. Okay,
I think he's gonna get close. I think he's gonna get close.
Oh my
gosh,
buddy. 5,000 starters.
Yo, my man's gonna come close to my prediction for sure.
Is this,
come on.
Do you reckon one more after this?
Yeah, one more. Oh, 70. He's slowing down.
Oh, and
he's
I think
slowing
this
down.
is the final one. Maybe one more. Maybe one more.
I think that's it.
6,000 starters per time. That is actually mad. There we go. That is a fully powered up. So this is the strongest Crobat you can get in the game right now. 100% fully powered up for 100% IVs, fully powered up Crobat comes in at 2,167, and that won't change when I level up, he will get stronger, right?
Yeah, that's a really good point. You'd have to be level 40. You'd have to be level 40.
And I am currently at level 30. So if you're level 30, that is the strongest Crobat you can get in the game right now.
I forgot about leveling up.
And let's just try this little Caterpie. Maybe he will. Maybe he will. Wow. Okay, so I may have just evolved the strongest Crobat I possibly can, but I just got disrespected by a Caterpie, so swings and roundabouts. But there we go, guys, a 100% IV, amazing powered up Crobat for you guys. So guys, a pretty awesome addition to our Pokedex there. He actually reaches number 9 on our top strongest Pokemon by CP. He's number 9 in the squad. Espeon actually comes in at the middle of the second list as well. Oh, wow. Espeon is super strong, and she's not powered up yet, so I could potentially do that as well. Maybe I'll save that for another episode, but we're going to finish off little Evester's walk now. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit thumbs up. If you got a Crobat, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what CP you guys reach with yours as well, and we'll see you guys in the next episode of Pokemon Go Gen 2. Bye!